What's up, guys? I'm AUSSIE Metalhead. I'm doing 150 classic albums by the end of the year. This was on my classic albums list because Brand New became one of my favorite bands after I listened to Daisy on a whim about a year ago when I first started the channel. And that's easily one of my favorite albums of all time. And then I went on to react to Devil and God Raging Inside of Me, and that was also fucking incredible. I also heard the first album, not on reaction, and I actually kind of loved it, despite the fact that it seems like a lot of people don't love that album. I am a massive fan of pop punk, so that sort of sound was definitely up my alley. This one feels like it's my understanding is this is going to be more in the line of the first album, but it is one that is more critically acclaimed and like loved by fans than the first album, Brand New, Your Favorite Weapon, I think. But yeah, Brand New is easily becoming one of my favorite bands, and I have it on my classic album list that you can request on my Patreon for $5 a month. You get 2 classic album requests or 1 album that's not classic. I have a list for 360 that classic, and yeah, it's 90 minutes or less if you don't do a classic album. But yeah, someone on Patreon requested this, and I absolutely appreciate it because yeah, Brand New is easily one of my favorite bands, and I need to listen to this one in science fiction, and let's see if they have a perfect discography to me because they're fucking close. But yeah, let's get into it. Hmm. Jumping the gun a tiny bit, but this definitely does feel like it can be more in the realm of Devil and God than Your Favorite Weapon. It's cool. It feels like they have an actual evolution hearing this now. Yeah, this is a lot more like Devil than Your Favorite Weapon. It's a lot more emo poppy vibe. Like, I know that's the genre, but like more pop punk emo pop vocals, which I can fuck with a lot. I love their pop punk boy vocals, and they like noise rock, like screamy, angsty vocals on Daisy the most. So this could work real well. I'm excited. I fucking love Brand New, dude. I've listened to Daisy so much. That's a nice intro. I don't rate intros because it feels like it weights the albums a bit too much, but ooh. The directional sound is really cool. I'm just reading the lyrics. I'm just really into this vibe. I want to sing it already. Huh. This is the first and last time he said. She takes a smile and presses her hips into his. He keeps his hands pinned down at his side. He's holding back from telling her exactly what it really feels like. Fuck, this is good. She is the slaughter. She's moving way too fast and all he wanted was to hold her. Nothing that he tells is really having an effect. He whispers that he loves her, but she's probably only looking for so much more than he could ever give. Her life realize a meaningful relationship. He keeps his hands pinned down at his side. He waits for it to end and for the aching in his gut. Well, yes. I fucking loved that. All right, I have so many thoughts already. If you haven't watched me before, I do ratings on the side. These are subject to changes to the moment of first listen, so you can see how I feel about the album and the tracks going along. I listen to them multiple times over before I post them to my Discord, where you can talk to me about my ratings, or I post them to my album of the year with a written review. I fucking loved that. I touched on it in like the first track. I really like how this actually feels like an evolution, where like you had your favorite weapon, which is like just pop punk, and it's just a good pop punk. It's kind of like Sum 41ish. It's just like, but like solid. And then you go into this, and now when I'm like piecing it all together, because I'm listening to it out of order, which is rough, I should not be doing that. But then when you go into this, it has a lot of that devil, like especially the first track, and like some of the like more slower parts of the Gloria track has like these devil and God raging inside of me sort of passages where it's like confident enough to let it sit with itself to do these like, I don't know, longer passages. It's not just like straight dopamine hits like a lot of pop punk sort of stuff usually is, right? And then you go into Daisy, which is more like brash, which makes me think that science fiction is going to lean more into the brashness. I also think that the genres are odd on this track, because on this album. Now, I've only heard one track, right? But alternative rock and emo pop, that doesn't sound too right to me. The screaming vocals there are a lot more post-hardcore to me, in my opinion, especially because he was getting almost to like metalcore-ish screams at that point. And if you don't know, the reason I call myself metalhead, despite a lot of people don't consider this metal, I fucking love new metal and metalcore. Those are my favorites. So anything post-hardcore, I'm going to froth. And I absolutely love that song. I'm going to give it a 10 straight up because I just love it. There's also, you can tell, sorry for yapping so much, but you can tell, I believe I've read some of their interviews of the main Bearman. Apparently he got into a little kerfuffle with Taking Back Sunday or something like that, and Good Charlotte, because he was talking about how he would prefer to be remembered as like a Radiohead than a Good Charlotte, meaning he wants to do more artsy sort of tracks that stand the test of time a bit more. Pretentious, but if I'm being honest, like hearing what ended up happening with Daisy and Devil and God Raging Inside Me, yeah, that he did that. And even on this, I like that he has that like more pop punk sort of grassroots that he had when he made his first album, and he is still like, he still lives what he said there, where the track feels a lot more artsy. It feels a lot more drawn out, and I don't know, just it doesn't just come across like cheap dopamine hits. I really like that directional sound, the talking, the back and forth. It reminds me of like the reason why the most critically acclaimed like pop punk band of like the early 2000s, right, is like My Chemical Romance, right? And it makes sense because there's like an artistry there, and I feel like that first track exemplified what he was trying to like get across when he was talking about that. Granted, I haven't heard much Taking Back Sunday, but they seemed like they're pretty fucking good. But yeah. Period. That was so nice. Let's go into the next track. This is probably more emo poppy then.
We're quiet on the ride, we're all just waiting to get home. Another week away, my greatest fear.
Oh, by the way, my average rating is a 6 out of 10, and I try and get a 5 out of 10 average. So I just love this.
Then my profession would be staring. No, we do this cause we care, not for the thrill. Collect calls to home. Tell them that I realize that everyone who lives will someday die and die alone. And we won't let you in. Though we're down and out. No, we won't let you in. We're on more postcards than hooks. I read more maps than books. Feel like every chance to leave is another chance I should have took. Every minute is a mile. I've never felt so hollow. I'm an old abandoned church with broken pews and empty eyes. My secret's for a book. Watch me as I cut myself wide open on this stage as I am paid to spill my guts. Won't see home this spring. Oh, I would kill for the Atlantic, but I am paid to make girls panic while I sing. And we won't let
my god.
You win, you win, you win.
Oh, that's a really cool transition. I'm just gonna give it a 9.5 because I haven't actually have no idea if I like that song or the last one even more. I am just going to be a bit tepid with my ratings. These are going to change because I am just in love with it. I want to give everything a 10 so far. It's just 2 tracks, but I want to give everything a 10. Because I absolutely love this. I really love the lyricism that is on display. I feel like with Brand New, I only heard Your Favorite Weapon, which felt like them being like a bit cheeky and maybe even paying out on pop punk a bit. Or maybe that's just like how I flavored it when I listened to it, because I knew that they wanted to grow out of pop punk and that sort of thing. But this, like, it feels like we got so lucky that they made this album, because they have like lyricism of like an all-time great band. In my opinion, they have the talent of an all-time great band, and they were making a genre that doesn't usually see that with pop punk. And I think, like, I love the aesthetics of pop punk, and it showcases, like, listening to this, that as much as I'm fine with like the melodramatic lyrics of pop punk, and I like the more, I don't know, it's like childish, immature sort of writing. I don't think that's a problem in itself, but it does show that, damn, there is something different when you have someone that has like really nice, like, mature lyrics. Well, like, he's still grappling with like, I'm gonna slip my wrist, that sort of thing, but the way that he is talking about it feels like it's coming from like a more mature way of doing it, of talking about it in a way. I really like it, and I feel like we're just really lucky that someone that, like, a band as amazing as Brand New stemmed from pop punk, because it is like a genre that usually has a lot of people like doing cash grabs and shit with it. Yeah, fuck, I love it.
I'm heaven sent.
Ooh, this is Devil in Rage.
Don't you dare forget. I am all you've ever wanted. What all the other boys all promised. Sorry I told. I just needed you to know. I think in decimals and dollars. I am the cause to all your problems. Shelter from cold. We are never alone. Coordinate brain and mouth. Then ask me what it's like to have myself so figured out. Wish I knew. I hope this song starts a craze. The kind of song that ignites the airwaves. The kind of song that makes people glad to be where they are, with whoever they're there with. This is war. Every line is about who I don't want to write about anymore. Hope you come down with something they can't diagnose. Don't have the cure for holding on to your grudge. Oh, it's so hard to have someone to love, and keeping quiet is hard. 'Cause you can't keep a secret if it never was a secret to start. At least pretend you didn't wanna get caught. We're concentrating on falling apart.
It shows so much confidence that they are happy to do a 2-minute intro to get into this. It's so daring, considering their first album was such high energy pop punk, to be like, oh, well, have this more alt rock like build. Yeah, it's like you have to have a bit of ego for that. I think it's really cool though.
We admit to the truth, we are the best at what we do. And these are the words you wish you wrote down. This is the way you wish your voice sounds. Handsome and smart. Oh, my tongue's the only muscle
It's just fucking perfect, dude. Like, they're incredible. I've always had like Linkin Park, Bring the Rise as my favorite bands. Deftones. Brand New is easily taking like close to that mantle. Like, cause this is the 4th album out of their 5 that I've heard, and I adore it, and I adore all their albums. I'm reading the lyrics. Ooh. The tone of the guitars are really nice.
This is the grace only we can bestow. This is the price you pay for a loss of control. This is the break in the band. This is the closest of calls. This is the reason you're alone.
Oh. What a fucking sick track. Yeah, I have goosebumps on my left leg. Don't know why it's not going to my right leg as well. Bit odd, but yeah, my left shin has some goosebumps on that track. Fuck me, was that really good. Yeah, it's probably going to be the best pop punk album I've listened to. I'd assume so. I really liked Cartel Chroma. I really like No Pressure, The Story So Far. I assume this one's going to be the top one. I really liked American Idiot and Dookie and stuff too. But like, there's just something to it. Like the way that their brand of emo, bro. Like the type of sound that they had on Devil and God Raging Inside of Me. The way that they inject that into this pop punk here is so nice. It gives it such a like authenticity that just oozes out, and I'm addicted to it. I love the way that they tackle the emo sound. It is just so fucking superb. Oh, this is sick too. They can't miss, bro. What the fuck?
We saw the western coast. I saw the hospital.
Ooh, there's a bit of an indie vibe with this. A tiny bit. There's a hint.
Because of lovers' trysts, we're neither clear nor the script. We kept it safe and slow, the quiet things that no one ever knows. Put your hand in the quiet, stay this time, and every drop down my body and down. Every hotel, with the words and lower cases and capitals.
I don't know any of the lyrics, by the way. This is the first listen. I just need to sing this, so I'm reading the lyrics. When does the by then come? Oh, it's so good. Hello, here's another 10, lad. Fuck me, bro. Bro, they're just the fucking best. They're just the best. What more can I say? Like, usually I try and talk a bit about why they're the best. I guess a tiny bit here. Or why I like something, or why I don't like something. When something is this fucking good, I just feel it, bro. When it comes to Ethel Cain, Willoughby Tucker, which I absolutely love that album, I just felt it. And I just loved it. The same way with this. I just feel it and I just love it. There is nothing, there is no brain. I can dissect it, but why the fuck would I, instead of just jamming the fuck out? Because this shit bangs so hard. It is such perfect emo rock stuff. I love it. Thank you, Brand New, for being the best band ever. Also, the way that I found Brand New is because two emo rap artists that I liked in SoundCloud, one of them everyone knows is Lil Peep. Brand New's is like favorite shit. Nothing Nowhere, which I absolutely love, which I'm gonna see in concert soon. Love that fucker. He also said Brand New was his biggest, and I was like, all right, two people I absolutely froth that I've been listening to, probably like top 5 most listened to artists in the last like fucking 6 years. Okay, they said Brand New is their favorite. I'm gonna check out some Brand New. I checked out some Brand New, and holy fuck, were they not missing. I don't think there's a bad song by Brand New. I will look up, because Your Favorite Weapon is probably the thing that might have the most likelihood to have the worst one. I'll just type in Brand New. Sorry for this little rant. Let me just scroll down and try and find like Your Favorite Weapon for me to see how I feel about this. I might cut this out, don't worry. That's not that there. Alright, so I gave it 9.6. What's the lowest? 8.5 on secondary. Alright, that's the worst song by Brand New. Is an 8.5. My average rating is a fucking 6. I actually try and do 5 out of 10 averages. It's hard when people request me such amazing albums like this. Thank you, Two Scoops, which I think is the people. Those are the people that request this. Thank you for that. Yeah, it's really hard. There's not like every single fucking song. It might be the only band, only artist where I can do a discography rating or artist review, which I do, where I tally up all of the great songs or hits, which are 8+s for me, and perfect songs and that sort of thing. They might be the only fucking artist that can hit 100% hit rate for me, where I do not have a single song where I could go, oh, that's not a fucking great track. Like, that's not just a hit. Now, Science Fiction might scissor kick me in the fucking head, and I might not have they might ruin that 100% streak, but I doubt that the rest of this album will ruin it, because Your Favorite Weapon, not a single song that isn't a hit on that album for me. Despite the fact that that's the least, I'm pretty sure it might be my lowest rated one at some point. Devil and God, are you fucking kidding me? It's like a fucking top 10 album of all time. Daisy, one of my favorite albums. That's not gonna have a miss on it. I just need to hope that Science Fiction doesn't have a single song below 8, because they might be the only band that can get 100% hit rate for me. Because, like, it's just fucking crazy. Like, the highest hit rates I have at the moment is, like, Kanye West, which I absolutely love. He has, like, 60-something, 70, maybe? Because he butchered his later career. But, like, yeah, fuck. This is just so good. Holy shit, bro. Ooh, I really like the tone of this guitar. They've got quite versatile too, which is cool.
If it makes you less sad, I will die by your hand. Hope you find out what you want. Already know what I am.
Let me just not be a cockhead. I'm pretty sure this is a 10 as well.
And if
For
it
me.
makes you less sad, we'll start talking again. You can tell me how far. Already know that I am. I'll grow old, start acting my age, be a brand new day in a life that you hate. A crown of gold, a heart that's harder than stone. It hurts a whole lot, but it's missed when it's gone. Call me a safe bet, I'm betting I'm not. I'm glad that you can forgive, only hoping as time goes, you can.
I'll keep this one 9.5. I'll do re-listen somewhere.
If it makes you less sad, I'll move out of the state. You can keep to yourself, I'll keep out of your way. If it makes you less sad, I'll take your pictures all down. Every picture you paint, I will paint myself out. It's cold as a tomb, and it's dark in your room. When I sneak to your bed, to pour salt in your
fuck, I don't care that I'm sucking his dick so hard that like my throat hurts. Just every song's perfect.
Call me a safe bet, I'm betting I'm not. I'm glad that you can forgive, only hoping as time goes, you can forget. So you can forget.
Some of these songs are going to 11.
You are calm and reposed, let your beauty unfold. Pale white like the skin stretched over your bones. Spring keeps you ever close.
I can't glaze this fucking band more.
You are so
Like,
fragile and thin, standing trial for your sins, holding on to yourself the best you can. You are the smell before rain, you are the blood in my veins. Call me a safe bet, I'm betting I'm not. I'm glad that you can forgive, only hoping as time goes, you can forget.
I just had no idea that like something like this could happen again. Like I'm 24, mate. Like, Linkin Park was like the first band I fell in love with, right? First artist I fell in love with. Fuck, I was depressed after Just a Dad. And then after time, I grew to listen to some some Bring Me the Horizon. I already knew them because I had like friends and stuff like that, like older cousin friends sort of things that showed me to them when I was like 6 or 7. Holy shit, I didn't know I was doing that. Anyway, but yeah, they did that, and Bring Me the Horizon became my favorite. But like the thing is, before this channel, right, I listened to like 20 albums front to back max. I used to just find some singles that I liked from people, and I listened to fucking music a lot. I loved music, but I just had such a narrow scope. It's kind of like how I love movies, but I've not watched like 90% of the greats. 99.9% of the greats, actually. I had that, and it's just something, I just didn't think I would have this sort of love, this like overwhelming fucking feeling of just being a massive fan for another band the way that I do with Brand New. Like I could maybe see if I listen to more Fiona Apple. I love When the Porn So Fucking Much is one of my favorite albums. Maybe her other albums hit for me, and I have that sort of feeling again, right? But like with Bring Me the Horizon, it feels like there's a difference with Linkin Park, Bring Me the Horizon, and with me becoming like this over massive fucking fanboy, being like this is the best shit on the planet. When I'd only listened to like fucking 100 artists at that point, right? Well, like now I've listened to probably like well over 1,000, and it just feels different because it feels like, I don't know, like the more you listen to music, the more your taste grows, right? Like the more taste you have if you listen to more music. It's just like any other thing. If you watch more movies, you'll be better at watching movies and stuff like that. So like this much into my career, journey. This much into my journey, where like I haven't where I've listened to so much stuff now. I didn't think I could get this joyous little wonder that I do with like Brandon, where like this fucking band, I love you, bro. Like everything about you. I know Deftones. Like I've listened to like 3 albums now. I think Deftones could also become like another band like that. But there's just something special. There's just something. It just taps into the core inside of me. Like you were the band that I was missing. I would have fucking slaughtered myself to listen to all of your shit during high school, because like everything about this is just so perfect. But also on top of that, I'm so glad that I also found this band like just a year ago, because I've listened to enough emo shit. I've listened to enough other stuff where I feel like I can have a greater appreciation of just how fucking amazing this band is. And I love it. I just love it. Can you tell? This is groovy. Oh, they're so perfect at everything, bro.
Car outside, we stock the idle kind. If you're leaving, just let me know. Tobacco and peppermint, dusting for fingerprint, film in her eyes from the glow.
Like, this is rated lower than the other times, but this is still perfectly produced. I'm looking up Deja Entendu vinyl. I'm poor as fuck, but I'll try and buy a vinyl of this. I'll give this a 10 too, because I think a lot of the other songs go to 11s, but I'll give this a 9.5. I think the 9.5s will probably go to 10s, and some of the 10s will go to 11s. Which, if I haven't spoken about, I've listened to, as I said, like 1,000 albums. I've listened to fuck, maybe 15,000 songs now, and I rate all of them, and I have like 200 songs that I think are 11 out of 10, like the greatest of all time songs. I don't know, just think whatever you think is the best fucking song. Like the Bohemian Rhapsody, is that one you want? Because and there's just like, because there's perfect tracks and there's ones that are just like so fucking magical, and I think Brand New has like also going to get some of the most of those 11 out of 10. At the moment, it's Kanye. I think he has 40, which is fucking stupid because I have like 250 11s. But he has such an expansive like career with such a deep, like so many different styles, and he's fucking incredible too. But like I think Brand New, like percentage wise for like the amount of output they have, because I think Kanye has like a 15% maybe. I think Brand New might even have a higher, because like Devil and God Racing Sun, I think more than half there. Daisy's more than half. I give 11s to. They're just the best songs I've ever fucking heard. And I think this has it, and it's also another like the same way I like Kanye, right? Like this is in a different format. Now this, I will admit, is flirting more with like the Devil and Rage and Daisy sort of like song structure and drawn out sort of stuff. But hey, if it works, it works. And less into the pop punk, but like being able to do like the more pop punk stuff, and then you go into more emo, and then you have this like very messy, noisy shit in Daisy. That's sick. Yeah, very versatile in the same way that like Radiohead is or something like that, right? Also, I haven't heard Modest Mouse, and I know that they were grooving to some Modest Mouse on Daisy, so I can't like. I would love if someone requested Modest Mouse on my Patreon at some point, because I have like over 90 requests a month now, so I kind of can't just pick albums I want to do. I have to just hope that they come to me. And on my classics list, I have the first 4 Modest Mouse albums, and I would love to hear that, because I want to hear where they stem from, you know? Because Brand New, it seems like a lot of their stuff was influenced by Modest Mouse in the later years. Yeah. But yeah, this shit's fucking perfect.
Sucking on your breath, me dissecting, stuck with pins, film in her eyes from the glow. Concrete and water, she's looking for her daughter. At midnight in torrential downpour. Everything I've said about how messed up your head is, I cut up and left in bits and pieces on the gutters. We lie, we age, we were nothing, and my body still aches again. Though I love you, and my body leaks as we lie, as we age, we were nothing, and my body still aches again. Though I love you, and my body leaks as we picture from the wall. You think that nothing matters. This picture from the flames is a long way to fall. Can you finger on the
I'll give this a 9.5,
sharper than they told you?
because I do think that the other songs might be a tiny bit better, but
It's way too far to go through the door.
yeah, I just absolutely love it. Apparently the next track is by far the fucking worst. Like, according to Album of the Year, which is the user rating site that I use, because fuck rate your music, they're sexist as shit. Yeah, on Album of the Year, this is, like, this track's rated 87, I think. The next 82, and all the other ones are, like, 93s, 94s. So I'm curious if not verse, what the fuck's wrong with myself? Verse Maradona verse Elvis. I wonder if it's actually that much worse than the other tracks. Also, I am going to take credit for this, despite the fact that I clearly didn't state it. I looked up, when I was reading, I saw like a little blurb that Pitchfork made about it, saying Steven Hagler made this album more mature. And I looked up who Steven Hagler was, and he worked on Pixies Doodle, which is my favorite Pixies album, and I think it's fucking incredible. And I'm going to take credit that what I said is I think this, like, sounds a bit more artsy and a bit, like, more fleshed out and mature and nice than Your Favorite Weapon and other pop punk. And I'm going to say that's a W in my book, because I found out Steven Hagler worked on that, and Doolittle is obviously a very, like, beautifully well-made album that has a lot of merit to it. So in my head, I called it out accurately that this was made with merit. I don't know, you be the judge. But fuck, this is good. And Steven Hagler, you're actually sick, because like Doolittle is incredible. This album's incredible as well. I need to listen to more of your shit that you engineered. Yeah. This is more like a nostalgic sound, I feel. Let's take a trip down memory lane. The engineering is incredible on the album, though.
We go slow when we first make a move.
Also, did this get remastered?
But 5 or 6 bring you out to your car. Number 9 with my head on the bar, and it's sad but true. Out of cash.
Wait.
And
This is the original 2003 listing? This sounds incredible.
My tongue will taste of gin and malicious intent. Bring you back to the bar, get you out of the cold. A sober, straight face gets you out of your clothes when they're scared.
There's so much texture and beauty to this mix. Yeah, Steven, you're fucking incredible. Because like this original, it's not a remaster.
In the doorway you stand. Your eyes are fighting sleep while your mouth makes your demands. You laugh at every word, trying hard to be cute. I almost feel sorry for what I'm gonna do. And your hair smells of smoke. Who will cast the first stone? You can't sin or spend the night all alone. Brass buttons on your coat hold the cold in the shape of a heart that they cut out of stone. You're using all your looks that you've thrown from the start. If you let me have my way, I swear I'll tear you apart. 'Cause it's all
Their legs feel a bit weird.
you can be.
Maybe that's the reason why it's rated low.
You're a drunk and you're scared. It's ladies' night. All the girls drink for free. I will lie awake. Life for fun and fake. The way I hold you, let you fall for every empty word I say.
I'm gonna look up to make sure I'm not missing it. One second. Let's see what the junior sanitation is. Alright, reading into it, I don't hate the lyrics as much anymore. Because it did seem like there could be a bit of a rapey element to like, oh, I'm just gonna lie to the fuck, you're drunk as shit, let's sin. I know you don't want to do it, I'll ruin your night sort of shit. Reading into the lyrics and looking it up, it's he spoke about in like a 2003 interview, I guess, about how this is like his worst nightmare because like Maradona was way past his prime and all of that sort of stuff, and it was like and Elvis were like they're past their prime and then they're washed up and then they use like these dirty tricks to basically get the attention and like attention whoring that they want. And he says that like it's one of his deepest fears that 10 years down the line, he said in 2003, that he could end up being one of those people, and how they could like lie and sleaze their way into the benefits that they want. And it's also apparently like, I don't see how it fully connects, but I can see how like a storytelling wise you could have these two juxtapositions where like it's also two drunk people making poor choices by lying to each other and that sort of thing. So just I think I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the ratings, because this is just review bombed compared to the other tracks where like the other ones all have 90 pluses and this has an 80. I could see how people on first listen were like, oh, this is a bit rapey. I'd assume that's the case. And that's why it's rated lower on the music sites. But yeah, I looked into it. I like the sound of the song a lot. Because that's the thing. When I was listening to the sound of the song, it's like, it is easily, for me, a 10. And then the lyrics were like, what are you saying? But... I'm so sorry for pausing right before that scream. Yeah, I would say it's a 10. I love it. I'm actually going to re-listen to this part here because I'm sorry that I kind of fucked that up by pausing. I obviously haven't heard the song before, so I didn't know that I was about to pop the fuck off. But I will go back and listen to this, and then I'll yap some more about the track. And I'm sorry I'm yapping so much, but, you know, it's a reaction. There we go. I really like how intimate this sounds. It sounds amazing. It does a really good job building towards this. I didn't notice it on the first time because like we're 2 minutes out, so I didn't think it would be bad to pause it. But this builds really well. Again, the confidence to let its like instrumentation and the song sit with itself. I think a lot more creatively bold than their contemporaries. This might be one of my favorite songs on the album. It sounds immaculate. Especially the more like lower vocals near the mic. It sounds incredible. And it climaxes in a really nice way with this. The guitars and the tones just sound so fucking good too. Yeah, this is like the thing I wanted to yap about, to like go back to like the whole Pixies thing, right? What I find super impressive is that, like, most people, I feel like the remaster discussion has kind of been settled. Like, there are like certain mixes, right? I think there's like a certain Dark Side of the Moon mix from like 1970 some fucking thing that is better than what's on Spotify and stuff like that. But I feel like it's been mostly settled that like remasters used to be hated on, I swear. Like when I grew up, it's like, oh, they fucking ruined it. But I feel like on average, people who are even music listeners, I feel like are more likely to listen to the remastered versions of songs. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't give a shit. Unknown Pleasures is a billion times better on the remaster than the original. I heard the original mix. The remaster makes it have so much fucking texture and clarity to it. And I think on, like, but the one issue that remasters do have is because every band that is popular gets a remaster if they're older than fucking 15 years old, you don't see the talent of the original musicianship, right? Like, the engineer on this fucking thing, this is the original mix, apparently. I looked it up. Holy shit, it sounds perfect. It's the same way with, like, D'Angelo 2001 Voodoo. It hasn't been remastered. It's like, that is the most beautifully produced and engineered fucking album I've ever heard. And this is, like, close to me. And then you have, like, Dark Side of the Moon, where, like, I've heard the original mix. That sounds incredible. And Beatles, I think, do a pretty good job. But, like, then you have, like, Unknown Pleasures, which is a bit messy. And not in, like in an amateurish way to me, on the original mix. And I feel like the sad part, despite the fact that, like, remasters overall is a good thing, because we're just, like, basically being like, oh, we have the better technology now, let's ham up and make it sound better. I'm okay, like, that's a good thing. But I feel like it does sweep the talented people in history aside, because them, like, fucking the Pixies, Doolittle engineer working on this, I mean, I'm just attributing it to him because he's the only name I know. He clearly has so much fucking talent, and that might go to waste in history because we have the remaster, so everything sounds massively clear and beautiful on remasters. Now, obviously, there's exceptions. Like, there's going to be remasters that sound like dog shit, but, like, in general, we ham up the production value to make it sound better in recent times with all the remasters. And it's not listed. That's actually probably a more important part. You don't know. When you're listening to Spotify, you just don't know if it's the remastered version. You don't know when it's remastered. We don't know who does the remaster. We don't know anything like that, which means that it's kind of like something you have to look for. Like, oh, was this the original mix? If not, okay, who did the original mix? Is this better than the original? Let me listen to the original. That sort of thing, which I guess is a cool little scavenger hunt. But it means that, like, the producers that are working on it, there's some people that will get more credit than they deserve, and there's a lot of people, because everything, like, if, like, the tide rises, raises all ships sort of thing, if everyone has good mixing because of remasters, then the amazing producers of the time get washed away. And I think this might be an example of it, because this being a 2003 mix, this sounds fucking unbelievable. I do understand. I also understand that in, like, 2000, that's when a lot of the remasters happen. Like, I think it's 2007 for Unknown Pleasures. So it's not like this is too far off with the production value, because it's so similar in time and technology. But, like, this is an incredibly produced album, an engineered album, and they deserve the flowers for that. To do it this good on the first try, like, D'Angelo deserves all of his flowers for doing the shit that he was able to do. Okay, I'm sorry for yapping so much.
Ever since I was young, your word is the word that always won. Worry and wake the ones you love. A phone call I'd rather not receive. Please use my body while I sleep. My lungs are fresh and yours to keep. Kept clean and they will let you breathe. Is this the way a toy feels when its batteries run?
Yeah, some of these songs are gonna get 11s. Because this might get a 10. I think I like some other songs more than that. Just because they're so magical.
Nobody plans to be half a world away at times like these. So I sat alone and waited out the night. The best part of what has happened was the part I must have missed. So I'm asking you to shine it on and stick around. I'm not writing my goodbye. I submit no excuse. If
This is a fucking perfect album. Like,
every day I wake.
there's like very rare, like it's very rare for me to find a perfect pop punk album. I don't think there is one. This one feels like it is.
Remove whatever makes you hurt, but I am too weak to be your cure. Is this the way a toy feels when its batteries run dry?
It's so fucking perfect.
What you always wear, but you forget to wear. Nobody plans to be half a world away at times like these. So I sat alone and waited.
Thank you, Two Scoops, for requesting this. You're actually the fucking god. I love you, bro. Sorry for the delay on this.
So I'm asking you to shine it up and stick around. I'm not writing my
Oh, fuck, yes. I will admit, the first track had more post-hardcore, so I thought this was going to be more post-hardcore, but it's been until this point. But they do a really good job with it. The directional sound on this fucking year as well. Oh. The mix.
Nobody plans to be half a world away at times like these. So I sat alone and waited out the night. The best part of what has happened was the part I must have missed. So I'm asking you to shine it on and stick around. I'm not writing my goodbye.
Fucking perfect. It's just perfect. I'm so, I don't know if this is dickish. Like, I've listened to Origami Angel. I just looked at the site for emo pop. Like this is the 4th highest rated emo pop album. There is number 1 is 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. That's a valid pick. It's a good album. Second, Origami Angel. It is a good album, but are you fucking kidding me? This is I don't know. It just feels like a massive difference. For like that emo pop, it's like this feels like it better. Like this one feels better to me. By quite a lot. 3 Cheers feels better than like Origami Angel for me. Quite a bit. But yeah, it's just easily one of the best like emo pop albums of all fucking time. If this is labeled on emo pop, which I feel like there's so much tertiary genres on this project that it feels weird to label it as just emo pop. It's also weird to just label it alt rock or pop punk or something like that. It is a very nice melding of a lot of genres. Yeah. Alright. 7-minute track. I'll try and shut up a bit more. Ooh. Ooh, that guitar. The lyricism is incredible. It's just so good.
Once and always said, I will hold the past over your head. I'll speak my mind whenever I feel slighted. I am hell-bent on extracting all of my revenge. Take heart, sweetheart, or I will take it from you. Concealed back to the keep. Concede to do the work for free. We play as wolves among the sheep. Let's let the necks of soldiers while they sleep. Constantly make it impossible to make conversation. We're coming to
It's so nostalgic, this sound too, and I don't even know any bands like in particular that do it this well, like this sound. It's just so good. This is gonna be crude as fuck, but like, I'm a straight dude. I'm a straight dude, but this entire band could use my throat as a fucking flashlight because I absolutely love them to deep down in my fucking bones. Like, every single fucking album they make, I have listened to, and it is fucking perfect. What the fuck? To be fair, Your Favorite Weapon isn't perfect, but I think it's still an amazing album. But like, I just don't understand how you can have that many good fucking albums. I genuinely think by the time, if science fiction is anywhere near as close as Daisy, Devil, God, this, I think they will be the best artist I've listened to when it comes to discography. They'll just have the best album average, because I think their average will be above a 10, because my highest rated album is a 10.7, which sounds fucking stupid, I know that, but it's T-Pab. I think, like, genuinely, they have some of the best songs of all time. When the Porn, Daisy, Devil and God, Raging Sun, like, those like have 10.5s, because it's like half the songs are just some of the best songs I've ever fucking heard. And it's a perfect album. So, like, they could just end up having the highest average. I'm bewildered at how fucking incredible they are. Like, bro, I usually, like, outros like this would annoy me at times because it's like, I want to listen to the song. Why would I want to listen to 7 minutes, have 2-minute outros when you have such, like, high velocity, like, fucking catchy songs? But, like, even their outros are fucking nice, but to the point where, like, oh yeah, I'll happily listen to that. It's like I will happily listen to Jesus Christ despite it being, like, 24 minutes long or whatever the fuck. Ah, it's so good.
Yeah, that's right. 3, 1, 1, 1.
Sent out the SOS call. It was 4:15 in the morning. The storm broke our second anchor line. 4 months at sea, 4 months of calm seas to be pounded in the shallows off the tip of Montauk Point. They calm roads, they travel fast and alone. 100-foot faces of God's good ocean gone wrong. What they call love is a risk, 'cause you'll always get hit out of nowhere by some wave and end up on your own. The hole in the hull defied the crew's attempts to bail us out. It flooded the engines and radio, half buried bow. Your tongue is a rudder, steers the whole ship, sends your words past your lips, keeps them safe.
I'll give it a 9.5 for now.
Teeth, but the wrong
I love
words
it.
will strand you. Come
Again, my
on
average
course
is a
while
6,
you sleep.
which is lower than
Sweep your
Pitchfork,
boat
Rolling
out to
Stone,
sea,
Fantano.
or dash to bits
But
on the
I'm the
reef.
biggest brand new placer there is, I guess.
The vessel groans, the ocean pressures its frame. To the port I see the lighthouse through the sleet
I don't
and
fucking
the
care.
rain.
They're
And
just
I wish
tens.
for one more day to give my love and repay debts. The morning finds our bodies washed up 30 miles west. They say that the captain stays fast with the ship through still and storm. But this ain't the Dakota, and the water's cold. Won't have to fight for long. This is the end. This story's old, but it goes on and on until we disappear. Call me, let me taste the salt you breathe while you are underneath. I am the one who haunts your dreams of mountains sunk below the sea. I spoke the words but never gave a thought
Yeah, fuck it. I don't want to make a declarative statement, but I think Brand New is just my favorite band of all time now.
Never to see any other way.
What a cutie. Fuck. It's just so good. I don't know, bro. Thank you for requesting it. If you watch this far, you've supported enough. Thank you for listening to my yaps. If you want to support further, you can go to my Patreon. You can sub and you can request albums. If you request albums as good as this, I will be doing backflips every single day, which means I'll be getting ripped and doing well for my diet, because I've been on a diet for a bit. Because I hit 103 kilos and I was 6'2". I was 103 kilos and now I'm 92, which is nice in the last 2 months. But if you make me so happy that I do backflips all the time, I'm getting so much cardio and shit in there that you're gonna help me lose weight too. That'd be sick. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I absolutely love and adore you. Thank you, Two Scoops, for the request. You're the goat. Peace. Bye.